on here as I reflect in the baler and try to stay low enough to where you can see my reflection vaguely. We're going to start a new series. It's just talking about now. I'm making this video at the same time I made the video on working on the baler. That's why the baler's still here and not worked on. But we're going to talk about how farming works. And I mean, these videos, the regular videos for the channel, will show you a whole lot of that and just how things are done around a farm. But we're going to talk about stuff less related to the physical work of it and more to financials and the thinking, the logic part of it. So I'm excited to do this because I don't think a lot of people realize what it takes to farm, but we're going to go ahead and talk about all of those things today. And I'm going to start with a real quick run through of the process of, everything, how it works. So when it's not soaking wet and everything, the physical process of farming starts right here in the field. And this is going to be talking about row crop agriculture specifically because that's what I know. Well, you got a field like this. We do tillage, so you'll need to plow it. If one of our fields down there, that's as far as I can zoom, but that field you can see right there is plowed. This one's not. It'll need to be disked once or twice. Break up the clods so you have an even seed bed. The idea behind that is you want the planter to go through as smooth as possible, so when it bounces and drops the seeds, you don't want it to bounce, skip seeds, your population goes down. You want a nice, even seed bed. It'll look beautiful. I'll show you when we start doing this stuff in the spring, but you want a nice, even seed bed. Then it's a little bit more than plant it, water it, watch it grow. I'm not going to go through everything because heck, I don't even know it all, and I don't have time in a video to explain everything that goes throughout the season, but there's you got to put nitrogen on. There's all kinds of chemicals that get applied to the plant in the field, and that keeps the bugs off of it. That keeps everything safe. The fungicides and pesticides, those keep away pests, insecticides, and the herbicides keep away the weeds. Fungicides are diseases, that kind of thing. So it just keeps all the crops healthy. That's an application fee right there if we're talking about the financial side of it, and also the chemical itself. Nitrogen in various forms helps the plants grow, so that's a big important thing. So once you have all that stuff applied, you do let the corn grow. You can irrigate it. We don't have irrigators, so it just whatever the rain brings it, and that's why weather plays such an important role in farming, and that's going to be an entire different video because that requires its own, same as machinery. But so once the crop is grown, we're just talking about corn right now. There's all kinds of different stuff, soybeans, wheat. I don't know a whole lot about wheat. I know corn and soybeans because that's what we grow in hay. But then you have to harvest it, and that's diesel fuel burning. That's you got to make sure you're going straight down the road. You can there's all kinds of science behind it, and the way the machines are built to handle grain, not lose any, and get the best. Get the highest yield out of it, not lose any grain, because losing grain is losing money, and we don't want to do that. And then once you harvest everything, well, it ends up like this, and it's so you put lime on if you need to do that, and your dry fertilizers, burn down, keep the weeds off, all those kinds of things, just to keep the field ready for the next year, keep all the weeds out, and then you'll have a beautiful seed bed again next year. That is if you do things right. And that's just pretty much row crop agriculture in a very, very, very short summary. I know I missed a lot of things in that, but today it's fine because I'm just trying to explain the very basics of how everything works. So at the beginning when I was talking about the video on baling, well, no one's seen that video yet because I haven't published it yet, but yeah, it's early in the week now, so well, not technically, the week starts tomorrow, but it's early now, so this is just going to be a short video today, and then tomorrow or later on in the week we're going to talk about my favorite topic in agriculture, and that is all the machinery and the costs of all the machinery. Not talking about ours, just talking about machinery in general. I think some of you guys will be surprised, especially if you don't farm. Say hi to the cows, say bye to the channel. We'll be back with stuff on machinery.